group. Again, not necessarily the biggest, isn't going to pound out the most, but everything fits appropriate in terms of her condition. Interestingly enough, for being a little bit more fresher in that regard, she's actually as good underneath in terms of genuine width, having some squareness, I think some true shape and robustness there to her rib. Ideally, would we like to stouten her up a little bit underneath, certainly in terms of her foot and her bone, but like her, just again, compositionally, I think it also allows her to track and travel, be a little bit more fluid, comfortable, and athletic. Obviously, one that's going to pound out a lot more is the one that's in second, like that about her in terms of next generation, making some herd bulls, can see her doing that. Today, she's a little past lunch and where she's at in her condition, and while that speaks, I think, to her durability, unfortunately, make labor and lumber a little bit more so up front, and again, for as powerful and full as she is up high, maybe narrows a little bit comparatively underneath. You'd like her just a little bit fresher, and I think you'd like her in terms of how she goes, it'd free her up a little bit from a mobility perspective. Heifer that ends up in third, I like her in terms of her lines. Young lady does a great job of getting her presented. Unfortunately, in comparison to those two right ahead of her, just not as much maternal sweep or softness right there through the center portion of her rib. Be interesting to know, maybe just not as far along in calf as those other two, but that's still a really good kind of female, bright future for that pair. Young lady does a nice job with a good kind of brood cow prospect. Still a good third place heifer in a competitive springborn Gelbvieh class.
We have the results of Class 9 over in the Texas Longhorn Ring. First place and congratulations went to back number 5027. That was HF Lola Dawn, exhibited by Blake and Jessica Hickman. Second place in that class went to Tamara and Thomas Bush with LR Highdollar CP. Third place and congratulations went to Old Wire Longhorns. Fourth place exhibited by Blake and Jessica Hickman. Fifth place went to Tegan Matthew. In sixth place, and congratulations to Danley Cattle Incorporated. Now in the Texas Longhorn Ring is Class 10. These are females born January to April of 2023. Back over in the Gelbvieh Ring, results out of Class 16. That'll also be your late spring yearling heifer division. Champion in first place in that class, Molly Anderson of Marion, North Carolina. Reserve in that division, Lily Grace Judd of Pomona, Kansas, with Butler's Miss Loretta L131ET. And third place went to Elena Winter of Hillsboro, Kansas. Now in the ring is Class 18. These are junior yearling heifers born January to February of 2020.